are on. Welcome back. We've got Medieval Dynasty episode 80 today. Just down by the farm. Just making, I want to make one more little trip back here. Had to get some animal feed. We're going to drop this off, and then we're going to get into our next season, which will be winter, unfortunately. But not too much planned today. We're going to be, kind of doing some new season stuff. So we're going to, it'll be kind of a management-heavy episode. We'll see if we got any new moms. Hopefully some of the other ones are able to return back to work. That would help us a lot. Otherwise, if we have kind of a deficiency of workers, we are going to have to go build a house, right? So it's going to be kind of that type of thing. So we'll have some moving parts, and we'll see kind of how all of that goes. But first, let's get into our next season. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, and then I do want to get like a resource vendor going, just for. I think I'm going to call it like an overflow market. Okay, so we have one new birth. And the mother was Ludomira. All right, so let's see how we are looking. It looks like we got a lot of broken buildings. So let's get over to our builder's hut first of all. And we need to repair this one. Gotta repair that one. So it looks like we got plenty of stuff to repair everything. Constructed modules. Ooh, okay. So we will get that taken care of. Looks like a resource storage as well. Okay. And then let's see. So we have. Wasn't she the one that just had a baby? No? Let me see. Let's go down to the mothers here. So our wife is still a mother. She should be pretty soon. Not? Here we go. So it looks like she was a fisher. All right. Let's go over to our hunting. Yep, so we have a one less in the fishing hut. I believe she was in this one. Which is fine. So I'm not too worried about having extra fishermen, right? Because that's just kind of one of the things where we're just making a whole bunch of it anyway. So I'm gonna get some music going again there. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. So that's our one. So we're not gonna worry about that. And now let's go into. Let's see. Do we have any mothers that are? Nope. So I don't think we have any new kids. Right. Everyone's still 0. Yeah. So we still only have one toddler, I guess we could say. And then we have a handful that should be pretty soon. Okay, so that means none of the... Right, so if they were a mother last season, they're still a mother now, is kind of what I'm getting at. So that's fine. Let's take... Gonna take some stuff. I kind of want to go into town. I'm gonna pick up those missions. I want to do I'm gonna kind of stay on that diplomacy thing. And what I've been doing for that is I've been selling, like, I like to sell the seeds. I don't like to have the seeds on the market. That way I can kind of control, like how many I have, right? I don't like checking it all the time, basically, is what that comes down to. So we are going to sell our overflow of seeds. Let's see. A lot of clay vials. Which is good. A bunch of that. I'm going to sell a little bit of this, but we do have 2 full fields of that going to 500. So, Yeah, I'm gonna... I will take a little bit more. Yeah, that's not too bad. So that'll make our life a little easier today. Just seeing if there's anything else. Right, I definitely want to get that resource vendor for, like, I'm just going to call it like an overflow vendor, I guess. Poppy seed. Right, we are using that, but, oh man, I can take even more. Right, that's what our bakery is using. But they're still not super fast, so. Right, so if we go, I just kind of want to see how everything's looking, right? Like, it looks like our farm's already ready to go. What are we going to look at? The bakery. Let's see how this is looking right now. Yeah, so they're still pretty slow, which is fine, right? We got a 3 and a 2 there. The cooks do tend to take a little bit. Like, they're 10, but, I mean, they've been at it for a while now. So, yeah, I think everything is on schedule. So what I'm going to do is, actually, you know what? I might bring... I'm gonna bring a little animal feed with me, and we'll feed the donkey and the horse on the way out. We'll just bring like 40. Ooh, you know what I can do is we'll call the horsey there. We can go put our winter stuff on, which actually gives us a little bit better armor. Let's see. Where our excellent set, I guess. Excellent. That. And it must already have the boots on, I guess. Oh no, I put them on me already. Okay. Let's see how we're looking with that. Alright, boots. That. Got the collar on. Gamison. Gloves. And... oh, that's right. There's no pants with that one. That's right. Yeah, we just keep those light trousers on. We have a lot of cold protection on. Not too worried about it. So we'll put our summery stuff away. We'll just keep them on. I don't think I have... I think it's just that or warm trousers. Yeah. I could put some armor on, I guess, but it's fine. This keeps us nice and light. Alright. So I'm just going to keep everybody with me. We'll see if we kind of run into anything cool. But yeah, first let's go get the donkeys and the horses some feed. There's our pigs producing the 8,000 pounds of poop a day. And then, yeah, if we have a little extra time, what we'll do is we'll probably do the, let's see. I want to save a little bit for the horses. Dang it. Dang, we'll drop like 10. We'll save 10 for the horses. Get some going in here. Oh, sorry, buddy. There we go. Oh, perfect. Grab that. By horses, I mean this horse. But I still got to feed her, so. Alright. Well, we got winter. I mean, it looks okay. Right? Like, winter is... it's just like in real life. Like the first time it snows, you're like, oh, yeah, it's snowing, okay. And then after the first time, you, like, just don't want it to ever snow again. Like, winter's cool for a day, it looks pretty, and then it's like, alright, time for spring. Oh, man. God, I'm trying to think of what else is new. I didn't really do anything too much off camera. One of the things we were short on was our tool stall. So I made some new... oh, big drop. Sorry, horsey. Yeah, God. Like our iron axes. So I made a bunch of iron axes, like the battle axes, and then a bunch of elite swords, that type of stuff. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Haven't seen anything yet. There's that one spot. I think going up this way, right? There's usually... sometimes there's stuff up here. But yeah, so that's, you know, I did some of that. But otherwise, yeah, nothing too crazy. Everything's going pretty well, automation-wise. I think the thing we're not struggling with, but like, you know, the thing right now is there's some things where we have an excess of them, right? We're not using everything right away. Like I think I turned it was about 1,000. I turned about 1,000 rot into fertilizer, which again is, you know, it's fine. We can sell the fertilizer, but probably whatever turned into rot, you know, we're losing a little bit of money there. So I don't want too much stuff to turn to rot. You know, like a little bit's fine. But if we can keep that number a little more manageable, I think that's what we're going to go for with this resource stall. So let's see. It's a resource stall that I want to make, and it's going to be a female. Because our extra house with the merchant or whatever is a guy right now. So let's see what we got. 24 and a 1. 22 and a 1. Again, this is just for the resource stall, so I'm not like super worried if they're really, really good at it. Okay, so this will be our best option. Is she good at anything else? She's good at extraction. That's fine. Alright, so we'll have you.
How do you do?
How do you do? You are going to... Now, we gotta go over to our houses, and I gotta find the right one. So she's gonna be a merchant, and because I have this one, but that's for one of the... That's for the fishing town. Yeah, so we have this merchant house open. And then... Let's just sort by the profession. We can find her quick. Alright, there she is. So we'll put her in there. And now... so many houses. You see why I do the... I mean, you can definitely see why I do this, though, where I label them now. Early on, it probably doesn't matter that much, but right now, it 100% does. So, let's see. So this is going to be... what do we want to call this? So I guess we could just leave it as a regular resource stall. And then this resource stall, we can change to overflow. Let's call it that. And then we'll accept. And then if we go to our resource stall overflow, that's the last. Wow. Yeah, I guess everything else is higher in letters. All right, so let's see. What do we have just a buttload of? We do have a ton of feathers, but they don't weigh a lot, so I'm not really super worried about that. The big thing, and I might have to actually go back to look. I know like manure is going to be on there. I don't want to do fertilizer twice unless we really have a ton of it. I'm going to do a little bit more salt, I think. And then probably going to throw a little hop in there. The other thing is, I guess we could turn the hop into beer. I don't think we're doing any beers. Let's leave it for now. I'm going to... iron, we're already selling the iron. Right. Let's leave it there for now. You know what? I guess one of the things I was thinking of was the food. I'm just gonna leave it. We'll go back to town and see what we need to do with that. Because the other thing, a lot of it's is the food. She's already upset. Yeah, let's come on up here. We're gonna grab our missions. We'll grab our missions, sell a couple things. I guess that's the other thing I could do is bring that stuff down here. Maybe I don't need that lady. I don't know. I guess I need to keep the seeds being sold though too. All right, so Let's see what we got here. Take all them. Take all them. Again, this is just kind of us.
Very good. See you around.
Just kind of offloading some stuff, getting a little diplomacy
Hello.
XP. I'll probably do this a little bit more of this off camera, right? Because we already sold our
Whatever you need.
seeds.
Good luck.
Like I got to bring a couple other things down. We're gonna find our dude over here. Yeah, here he comes.
How do you do?
You don't need more wooden vials. I'm gonna take all of your wine bottles. I didn't really bring anything else to sell. I suppose I could have right away, but we got to get us some food too.
Best.
Nice. Yeah, not too bad there. Let's just take our horse back. Grab the horse, grab those missions, and then let's we'll run a bit of management back in town.
Onward!
Again, probably won't be the longest episode today, but we'll get a couple things done. Right, more of an update episode, I guess I would say. But kind of from here on out, you know, we're gonna have some of these update episodes here and there. So we got a boar one, some stew, iron scythe, and fertilizer. Oh man, you can take more fertilizer than that if you want, buddy. All right, the Festival of Stew. Yeah, I still like taking those just to
Hello there.
make sure we have the what's it called? The Dynasty rep. Make that Dynasty rep. Keep going up. We're almost at 40,000, which is pretty crazy. So now this overflow stall, I might actually have it be like a food overflow stall. Let me take a look-see here. Right, because we got apples, beetroots. Yeah, I think the food is more of an overflow thing than... But even then, I mean, I can take some of that food and sell it, and that could be like another XP sell for me. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I just recruited that lady for nothing. Maybe we'll build her a house where the extras are. Yeah, I guess, you know, I don't know. Kind of thought we needed her, but now that I really look at it, I wonder if I could use her for somewhere else. Let's switch that out. I'm going to take back this. Just trying to think if we need her right away for anything else. I mean, I'm sure we're going to need more of this eventually, but I can just have her be an extra, an unassigned extra for now. Okay, so I don't have her there. Let's go to that house. I guess I'm going to keep her in that house right now. Let's build her an extra house. Because I don't think we have any open extra houses. And that way we'll have another extra in case we need one. And I might put her actually in the barn right now as an extra, because the barn's really falling behind. I had to make a lot of fertilizer. Our seeds are getting done very slowly, so maybe that's not a terrible idea. Let's have her... I'm going to switch her around a bit. So if there is one spot I'm lacking right now, it's in that barn work. Right, and I don't want to kind of take advantage of, you know, like, I can go do a bunch of seeds, right, but I'm trying to have everything be as automated as possible, so. Okay, so let's do one of these. That's right, we were in this stupid area, weren't we? So I have the house there, and if you remember, I can't build too close to there, right? But I think... Ooh. I swear I took that tree down. Did we not? Let's see here. Alright, I gotta think for a second. So we had... I could have swore we had something set up closer to this house. Right, I don't think we can put another one here. Let's just start looking around. We'll get this going here. Yep, so area restricted. course, I got that. These bushes are killing me. All right, and I'll get rid of that after. So, can I place areas restricted? How far do we have to go over? Obstacles. Areas restricted. So I can put it right about here, it looks like. Man, I could have swore I dropped these trees. Alright, let's drop a couple trees. We'll see if we can make this fit in here. Little planning, little prep here. Yeah, back here is kind of a pain in the butt. Mostly because of that house back there. Which is understandable, like they don't want you building too close to stuff like that. Let me see if that's gonna work. Oop, doop, doop. If I put you, do you have room anywhere in here? Oh, there's that tree right there. You know, I bet I can get it like right here, but that tree is gonna for sure have to go. Yeah, I thought we had a spot that was like, you know, as you're looking at this house to the left, I thought we already had like a spot ready to go. And I know it hasn't been 2 years, unless they changed it to where trees come back faster. But I didn't see anything about that in any patch notes. Not too sure. But either way, that's fine. Get rid of that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, area is restricted. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then we got some objects. How close am I to this? I want to be pretty close to here. Okay. I think area's restricted, so we can kind of max our space here. I might take down... Maybe I could just put it like right here. That could be their front yard. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I think that'll play. How we looking here? Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we can kind of keep going in that direction. Alright, so let's build. Yeah, I think that's going to work out pretty nice. We'll have her as an extra, and I'm going to put her working in the barn for right now. The merchant thing I'm not super worried about, I guess. As you know, I don't know. I guess when I initially looked at the numbers, but then, you know, I don't think we're in super need of it yet. But, you know, when the time comes, we will have all these extra people, and we can kind of slot them in where we want, and, you know, that will mean, right, we'll probably have some extra people working in places where we don't necessarily need them, and that's where we'll get more overflow. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Construction complete. Insulation, maybe? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at that. It was a house where we actually had all the materials that I did on camera. That almost never happens. I almost always screw that up. Ah, man. All right. That looks pretty nice. So we got our house there. Let's finish that off with a lantern. Do we have lanterns on these other houses? That's another thing, I guess, in these burb houses. Yeah, we haven't really done much with them. Right, let's get some lighting up. Maybe this will be what we do for a little bit today, is just kind of update these, because they're lacking a bit. They don't even have lights on the front of them. Man, what the heck. And these are easy ones, too. Like, all the materials are freaking here. I don't know why I didn't put lights on them. I forgot, does that make it go up or not? Yeah, see, they like the lights on the house. Put the inside, right? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, looks like they're... So at least I did the inside. I guess I just didn't put the light on the outside. Man. The burbs. The fancy place, and I don't even have freaking lights on it. Okay. That looks all good. Oh, man. Do we want to go through and do... Right, I mean, you get... You guys and girls have all seen the shutters and all that already. I don't want to bore everyone. Maybe that'll be like between winter and spring. I'm gonna come down here and we'll do the burbs. Make them houses look kind of neat, right? And if you haven't been around here, I'll do this one, right? So all we do is we put some shutters up there, and we put a planter in. Let's do thistle at this house, and then I usually just pick I'll pick a plant, and I'll just put that in all of them. And then we found out that this does indeed increase their mood, right? So they like having some stuff, around the house. I guess the other thing we can start doing to increase mood, and I'll have to look at it. But we can do it right now, and maybe I'll do it in one of the other houses, just because this lady's her mood's gonna go up a lot when she moves into here. So this is yes, an extra house. Edit, extra, and accept. All right, now we got some moving stuff. 51 houses. That's ridiculous. That's by far the most I've ever had. I feel like we'll probably be in the 55-ish range, and that'll be like the most we might need. I don't know what happens when and I mean, if we're gonna do this city to the point of where like like all the babies right now grow up, or I wonder if they just live with their folks, and then if their folks pass away, then it's like their house, and then I can marry them. I don't know. It's kind of dark thinking about that actually, but all right, let's go to our merchant houses here, and I want to say it was this one. Yeah, so she's going to be removed from there. She's just gonna be cranky. This'll cheer her up a bit. And then we're gonna put her in her own house. And we'll sort by nope, not sorting by mood, not by profession. But yeah, thanks for that suggestion. That actually, yeah, I don't know. I've never had this many people with this much movement. I usually kind of do the family thing slower in my own playthroughs. But being with that, this is the challenge. It's definitely nice to be able to sort people along. And then what I'm gonna do is where the heck? All right, so that's this house, Mirslawa. I'm gonna put her at the barn from this other thing. I don't like searching. I like searching from this instead of the other way. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but we'll just go down to the M's. There we go. So now she is a barn worker as an extra, which I think that'll be fine. Gives us another barn worker. Doesn't speed it up a ton because she's not very good at it. Like, I think the other dude was already pumping out 60 fertilizer. Or like 58 maybe. She bumped it up a little. She bumps up the grains a little. But yeah. Just thinking out loud. The barn would almost be something worth having another house down there for, and then having like 3 people in each barn. The other thing, I might hold off a little bit on it. Like we're pumping out enough grain that it's not affecting anything. The only thing I'm worried about is that we're gonna, and I'll go back and look, but I'm gonna go down to the resource storage. Actually, I can go down to this one. We got resource storage all over the place. Here, I'm gonna take the elevator down, and I want to look at like the stocks. Those I definitely don't want to. I don't want those to spoil. If those are spoiling, then we have a problem, which I haven't really thought about. Right, so the stocks are being used fast enough, like in the flax. Right, that's not a problem. That's our seamstress people. So our flax is at 63 pounds. 100% condition, though, for all of it. Okay, so I guess that's not... And maybe because is it because it's a resource that it doesn't go... I thought they still went bad. Maybe not. Here's something that is going bad. What is this? Oh, that's sword. That's just because I selling one that we picked up. Oh, well, never mind. I guess... has it always been that way? Like, if it's resource storage, does it not deteriorate over time? Right? Because, like, what I was worried about, like, for example, right, like the wheat. We have 1,900 wheat and then some grain, right? So, like, if either one of these was spoiling before we, before we either threshed it or before we turned it into flour, that would be a problem. But it doesn't seem like they go down. So I guess we won't worry about it. That's nice. Okay. I still do want the people at the barn though, because we need to be pumping out those seeds. All right. Well, so that's looking pretty good.
Giddy up.
I guess I'm trying to think about what we want to do for our next episode. So our winter is pretty much ready to go. I got the little missions. I'll probably do those off camera. You know what we could do? I mean, we could save the next episode for kind of some decor, right? Which is kind of what we gotta, like, that's kind of the episodes from from here on out. Kind of like update episodes like today, like seasonal update episodes, I guess. And then we gotta decorate, right? Like, there's still a lot to be decorated. Like, I gotta do the yards for these houses. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode, right? And I know we've kind of done the yards for those houses already, but I mean, I think it's kind of at the point where it's either like we do an episode on, like, say, decorating the yards or whatnot, or it's just basically like update episodes from now on. Which, I mean, I find the decorating pretty fun. It's kind of relaxing to watch. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's where the village is at, that place where stuff's automated. Every season, I'll probably do an episode as like an update for every season. Kind of like today, where it's some management updates, and we'll check our resources. You know what I mean? But and then at that point, if there's something where we need people, right? Like right now, everything's semi-automated. We don't have a donkey and a horse person. I guess that wouldn't be a terrible thing to do. We could put up another house, and we could have a guy and a lady there, and they could do the the donkey and the horses for us. Then we can buy a couple more horses. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode. Is we'll just have like we'll expand the stable, I guess we can call it. And we probably should do that anyways. Like, I don't like having places not having people work at them. So let's do that. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget that. That'll give us a couple more episodes of like pretty interesting stuff to watch. So I'm gonna write down. So for like 81, I think we'll do the stables. I'm gonna write stables / donkey. And then for episode 82, I think we'll do like decor in the middle of town. I'm gonna write that down. But yeah, that'll be pretty interesting, right? But yeah, like I said, and I know I do say it a lot, if there is anything you do want to see, like, now's the perfect time to be like, hey, like, try doing this, or, like, if you have a cool idea for something you want me to add, by all means, let me know, because I definitely want to keep the village going. It's just, if we run into where I don't really have much to do and it's more just update episodes, like, I mean, I'm still gonna do it, and it'll probably end up being is there'll be a couple update episodes out like a week, like probably 2 or 3, I would say, because for me to play through a whole season, it does take a little bit. And granted, we can simulate the last couple days, but yeah, I guess that's about where we're at. So if you got any cool ideas, let me know. Otherwise, we do have a couple more episodes of regular stuff, and stuff always pops into mind too. So like we might have an update episode, and then like out of nowhere I'll have like some crazy build that I want to do, or we're gonna get more people, or something along those lines. So we're definitely gonna keep her going. So we're not going anywhere. Um, and we'll keep updating the episodes. One of the things I was thinking too is if we kind of do more updates, that Atomfall game looks pretty cool, and I think that might be kind of a cool game to do on the channel. I know it's releasing in a couple days, and like you can get it early now. I don't know if we're gonna do it right away, or if we do it at all. I don't know. If it looks interesting to people, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely think about it, and we can maybe get one going. Like next week, we can start some episodes on it, and we could alternate like that and Kingdom Come, and then have our update episodes from Medieval Dynasty in the middle. I know it's a lot of content, but um, it would still be an episode or two every day. We would just kind of alternate what we're doing, keeping it fresh. So, yeah, let me know. I'm curious to see what people think, and if there's any ideas or direction they'd like us to go, we can definitely do that. I guess that's about it. Yeah, so pretty solid episode, right? Nothing too crazy going on. Some resource management. We got a new lady working in the barn. Winter's here, so we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, it's something to look forward to tomorrow. I think we'll put up another house, and we'll get a couple more stall holders in, and then the day after that we'll do some more decor. We'll do some decorating and get some more yardage up here so that it doesn't look so bare bones in the middle there. I think that'll look pretty cool. So yeah, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.